For years, global investors have trusted the head of the US central bank, Ben Bernanke, to keep the cheap money flowing. Now America's economy is on the mend. What everyone wants to know is when and how the Fed will turn off the taps. A few weeks ago, Chairman Bernanke seemed to suggest that moment had arrived, and markets tumbled around the world. Today, he said the bank was hoping to give less emergency support to the recovery from the end of the year, but with this reassurance.
We will be providing whatever support is necessary. If the economy does not improve along the lines that we expect, we'll provide additional support. If financial conditions evolve in a way that's inconsistent with economic recovery, we will provide support.
You might wonder why his comments should matter to us, but America's loose money policy has been a big factor pulling down our long-term interest rates since 2008. Those long-term borrowing costs are still close to record lows, but the recent worries about the Fed didn't just push up interest rates in the US, also here in Britain. And they've gone up in countries like Spain that are still formally in recession, all because of the Fed. We don't want the markets to push up interest rates too far too fast in countries that are still getting back on their feet. But that means investors have to spot the difference.
You know, there's going to have to be, say, for example, perhaps greater emphasis among central banks that just because one central bank, the Fed, is starting the process of normalizing policy, by no means that everyone else is going to be going down that path as well.
In fact, Mervyn, soon to be Lord King, has been voting for looser policy at the Bank of England for several months, but been overruled. Things might change under the new governor, but King warned again tonight the era of record low rates couldn't last forever. We've been leaning heavily on the Fed since the financial crisis began. Now we have to trust all of the world's central banks to manage the recovery. Stephanie Flanders, BBC News.